started.
Are you going to come in here for the first part?
She can stay outside.
I'm always outside.
Acknowledge.
I'm an outside person. An outsider, right?
Right. Very good. Okay. Buzzing. Hello, everyone. We have some folks outside today. About 100 people out there. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Chris is here. Today, a special dedication. One of our Treeleaf priests lost a grandmother who is actually more of a mother. Is it okay if I go into more detail? Okay. Sekishi lost Grandma Mel, who was really Sekishi's mom for a long time. I'm glad with all that's been going on with his family, and today, she just passed today, that he has found the time to be with us today. Of course, all our sitting, the Zazenkai, everything we do, all our practice is for her, for the Wheat family, and of course for everyone, because this mustard seed comes to all our door, you know that story. And there are many of us who have tasted the bitterness of loss. That's part of what happens to be our theme today, for a little talk. That is the universe actually beautiful and good? That's our theme today. Sometimes it leaves us wondering. In the meantime, we're here in the only place to be in the whole world, which is right here in this Zazenkai, sitting Zazen. And we're with the only other sentient beings we would want to be with, which is this Sangha, all of us, all friends here. Welcome, all of you. Bjorn, did you say you're the Ino today? Good, lovely. Well, if you've been here before, you know what to do, and if it's your first time, just follow along, all right?
Before we start, there's a couple of microphones that are still turned on, and for safety, maybe whoever's got the microphone on, please. Thank you. The heart of the perfection of great wisdom, Sutra. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, awakened one of compassion in Prajnaparamita, the deep practice of perfect wisdom. Perceive the emptiness of all five conditions and was free of suffering. O Shariputra, form is no other than emptiness, emptiness no other than form, form is precisely emptiness, emptiness precisely form. Sensations, perceptions, formations, and consciousness are also like this. O Shariputra, all things are expressions of emptiness, not born, not destroyed, not stained, not pure, neither waxing nor waning. Thus emptiness is not form, not sensation, nor perception, not formation, nor consciousness. No eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, no sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, nor object of mind, no realm of sight, no realm of consciousness, no ignorance, no end to ignorance, no old age and death, no cessation of old age and death, no suffering, nor cause or end to suffering, no path, no wisdom, and no gain, no gain. Thus bodhisattvas live this Prajnaparamita with no hindrance of mind, no hindrance, therefore no fear, far beyond all delusion. Nirvana is already here, all past, present, and future Buddhas live this Prajnaparamita and realize supreme and complete enlightenment. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is the sacred mantra, the luminous mantra, the supreme mantra, the incomparable mantra, by which all suffering is clear. This is no other than truth. Therefore set forth the Prajnaparamita mantra, set forth this mantra, and proclaim Gate, Gate, Para Gate, Para Samgate, Bodhisattva, Anya Shingyo. Buddha nature pervades the whole universe, reality existing right here now. In reciting the heart of the perfection of great wisdom sutra, we dedicate our sincere efforts to Shakyamuni Buddha, honored one, the historical Buddha and teacher, and to those ancestral teachers, Eihei Dogen, honored one, Soji Keizan, honored one, all successive honored ones up until Zuigaku Rempo, honored one, and Gudo Wafu, honored one, and to all other honored ones throughout history, same yet diverse honored ones, whose names have been forgotten or left unsaid. We also dedicate these efforts to the three treasures, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, to all awakened ones and teachers in all places and times. We especially seek tranquility and well-being for all creatures now suffering or ill in health. May they be serene through all their ills. May their lives be at peace and wisdom pervade the darkness of ignorance. We dedicate our hopes and aspirations to all victims of war and violence and natural events, to all injured and to all families touched by these tragedies, to the healing of hatred in all countries and among all peoples, to the wisdom and compassion of our world leaders, to the peace of the world and harmony of all beings. Thus let the harmful effects of words, thoughts, and actions be dispelled, and compassion bloom in perpetual spring. May we all realize and live the enlightened way together. Om Buddhas throughout space and time. Om Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Maha Prajna Paramita.
That was it.
Mosquito repellent. Mosquito repellent.
I'll get you some as soon as I ring the bell. Kinhin. Hey guys, don't wander too far. Come back. We will have Zazen and a little talk. Take your time coming back. Be careful. If you can hear me, touch your nose. I didn't say Simon Says. I'm going to ask you during my talk to do that again, so be prepared. Have your finger ready. So many hard things in the world sometimes. Of course, we have war, we have illness, we have scenes of cruelty, loss of loved ones has come to all our houses at times. And this universe can seem very dog eat dog sometimes, survival of the fittest and all that. And yet, Master Dogen, many other Zen masters, and it's not only Zen, many people of sensitive hearts through history have sensed a certain goodness and beauty to this universe. Now, there was a French writer named, I'm having my name issue, who wrote Candide. Who am I thinking of? And there was a character in Candide named Dr. Pangloss, who said everything is for the best. And it was kind of a comedy because, of course, terrible things kept happening to Dr. Pangloss. I think at one point the cannibals got him and they were about to cook him in a pot, and he said, everything's for the best. So I'm not Dr. Pangloss. What I mean is, in a very subtle sense, the Zen masters knew a certain beauty and benefaction to the world. And if we're very subtle, very careful, we can understand what they mean. This world of division of me and you and passing time is very hard. Things conflict, things come and go, including you and me, including those we love. But the Zen masters and many others sensed a wholeness, some kind of, I want to say, sometimes it's said a reason. The Chinese had a certain li. It doesn't mean reason as in reasonable, but a kind of some harmony that ties it all together. That's beautiful. And very simply, when we can see through all the division and separation of this world, we encounter something where there can be no conflict, because no separate pieces to conflict. Voltaire, that's who I was thinking of. Voltaire just came to me. No, I'm not Dr. Pangloss. Wonderful book though, Candide. Anyway, when there's no Voltaire and you and me, somehow in the harmony of it all, the wholeness, all the conflict, all the coming and going, even birth and death, cannot be. And it's not just some barren waste that's left, but a wholeness, something vibrant. Now the thing is, you hear expressions in Buddhism and Zen about our original face, our true face. This is very important. Sometimes folks I know have been practicing Zen a long time, and they say, I get this about the wholeness of the universe. We're parts of it all. And I say to them, you haven't gotten anything, my friend. Keep looking. They say, Carl Sagan, said we're all stardust. I get it. We're made of the same stuff as everything else. And I say, no, you're not quite there yet. See, our Buddhist teaching is much more radical. You are everything and everything else, as much as you are you. And while it's hard to get our heads around that, that's what we're doing here, sitting on these cushions. I say you cannot see the forest for the trees. And I mean that in the sense that the forest, something magnificent, something beautiful, consists of all the trees and the birds, the blades of grass. And let's say you're one of those trees or one of those blades of grass. And you say, I'm part of the forest. No, my friend. You are the forest. And the forest has sprung to life through and as you, standing where you are. And we're very radical about this, we Zen folks. It is as if the entire universe is where you are. I spoke about this a few weeks ago. Very pleased to say I saw this morning Tricycle is going to publish it. So you guys got it for free, but it's about the Hoi, Master Dogen's idea that everything pours into every place, person, thing, and moment. The whole universe is not only in you, it's springing to life. And this is like, how to say this. When Sekishi's grandma, Mel, died today, the universe died. When a baby was born somewhere today, the universe was born. When Chris had his birthday over there, turned 50, the universe turned 50. When our friend outside, Hi, had a punctured tire on her bike, the universe had a flat tire, like that. It's that radical. And this is why Master Dogen didn't just stop and say that there's some true face beyond all the pieces. This is also something, I didn't go into this in a little essay I published on this, but the Hoi perspective, the whole thing pours back into everything. I spoke about it as suchness this week too, and something else. Someone asked a question about suchness. Somehow the wholeness, the reason, the vibrancy of it all that holds it all together, that is us, is also pouring into every moment, even the hard moments. But it's so hard to see because we can't see the forest for the trees. That's why Master Dogen criticized something called the Zazenkai heresy. It's basically the belief that there's some kind of cosmic spirit, and our point is to get past this world and realize that we will become one with the cosmic spirit. That's kind of very crude. That's not what Master Dogen was pointing to. He's saying the whole show, my friends, contains it all. The point's not to get away from here. The point is to realize what's going on here. What's going on here is this whole flowing wholeness, the somehow beautiful show that's manifesting in every inch, in you, in me, in even the hard moments, in the most radical sense. Touch your nose right now. I forget about Simon says. Simon says, touch your nose. Go ahead, everyone. You can take, yes. The universe is touching the universe and experiencing this. Somehow, don't ask me. I'm going to jump off on a little bit out of what I should speak about, but in some way and somehow, the reason, the way we are popping up in time and space, if you want me to put a money bet on it, is the universe, the whole thing, something somehow just now experienced touching its nose. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the point. So there is some goodness, some benefaction that holds this all together, and it's so hard to see sometimes in all the cruelty and the violence and the loss. It's true. But we must realize that we're not just the struggling little tree or the bird. We are the forest. And that forest spreads infinitely, further than the Webb Space Telescope can see. This is who we are, and this is what's going on. And while it's hard to be just the little tree, our job is also to realize that that's not all we are. But the forest could not be without the trees. So it needs somehow us to struggle sometimes. It needs us to grow for a while, and to someday tumble down, so that new growth can come. Which is scary for us as the tree, but not scary at all for us as the forest. For when you realize your forest nature, it goes on and on. And I'm telling you, you are the forest as much as if I told you that your name is not John Smith, but you're actually Mary Jones. And I prove it to you. You went through your whole life thinking, I'm John Smith. One day you wake up, no, you had it all wrong. It's been like a dream. You're actually Mary Jones. Or better said, you're both Mary Jones and John Smith at the same time. You have this other identity, which is who you are and what you have been all along. We are here to realize it. But finally, one of the aspects of this crazy world is that we are the players. We are the artists. We are the creators, the life force of it all come to life. So Master Dogen also said that in this world that it somehow has a big B beneficence, a big G good, a big B beautiful. Down here in the forest, it's our job to grow as strongly and healthily as we can. So please live gently. Know peace. Get away from the constant heart of division. Get away from the selfishness and know the generosity and the loving. And this is how we make this world better as well. You see, in this universe that's big B good, oops, no, that's big B good, that doesn't make sense. Big G good and big B beautiful. Down here on Earth, let's work to make a little g, little b, good and beautiful world. That's our job too. Okay, this redefinition, this re-knowing of ourselves begins right here on the Zafu. Let's sit. We will now recite the verse of atonement and the 4 vows. When we're reciting, it's the whole universe reciting the verse of atonement and the 4 vows. With our voices. And without your voice, the universe cannot recite the verse of atonement and the 4 vows. So please do a good job of it. Because if you muck it up, this is what I was saying. If you muck it up right now, the universe has mucked up the verses. So get it right. Everyone, come on, get up, be respectful. Let's go. All right.
Sorry about that.
The universe apologizing to the universe.
All harmful acts, words, and thoughts ever committed by Masons of old, on account of beginningless greed, anger, and ignorance, born of my body, mouth, and mind, now I atone for them all. To save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable, to save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable, to save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable.
Okay, guys. Your homework this week is to find a forest or a garden and see the trees as the forest as the trees, or the garden as the flowers as the garden. Now, here's a little trick on this homework. The way to do it is not to try to do it. Just see it, that the forest is the trees and the trees are the forest, and then drop all thought of forest and trees and just see it. There's your Zen homework for today. Okay, we're going to have tea if anyone wants to stick around. Otherwise, good path walking to all of you. See you next time. Love you guys. Okay, now, before I have to apologize to Bjorn, I end this. Okay, and then I go back